There is a gentle song blowing over your soul at this very moment, and even though your earthly ears may not hear it clearly, your essence recognizes it as a calling. There is a whisper from above, subtle, yet firm, guiding your steps toward a time marked in heaven. This is not just a feeling, it is the invisible movement of a promise about to be fulfilled. And I have been sent to you to declare, the sacred union is closer than you think. Daughter of the Eternal, I've seen you so many times looking up at the sky in silence, searching for signs among the clouds and answers in the wind. And today, by divine command, I bring you this message from angels. A revelation not just to comfort you, but to prepare you. Because what you've waited for, even without words, is about to manifest with glory and purpose. You have not been forgotten. The season of silence was not empty. It was in the darkness that your spiritual roots grew deeper. It was in the waiting that your faith was refined. Now, heaven moves its armies to unite what has already been written, two souls connected by a divine covenant. And this moment has a name, a light, a destiny. And it reaches you now. I see your hands tied from fighting alone. But listen, you are no longer alone. This message from God for you today comes with the strength of an answer and the sweetness of comfort. What was separated will be reunited. What seemed distant will be touched. Something sacred is coming your way, not by chance, but as a mission. Every tear you shed fell like a prayer before the throne. Every time you doubted yourself, heaven recorded your pain and transformed it into bridges for new beginnings. That is why this message from angels echoes at the perfect time, because your heart is now ready to receive. The union that approaches is not just between two bodies. It is between two missions, two purposes that meet to generate light. The Spirit shows me spiritual covenants being activated. Destined encounters not created on earth, but in the eternal plan. And the time for this is now. Your heart senses that something has shifted. Yes, daughter, heaven is moving the threads of time in your favor. This message from the spiritual world confirms, you are chosen to live what many never dared to dream. And even if your circumstances still seem confusing, trust, angels are making a way while you sleep. You are more than you imagine. You carry a calling. And this sacred union is part of the plan for that calling to bloom. Do not doubt the voice that calls you in the silence. This message from God did not come by chance. It is prophetic. It is precise. It is yours. There is a presence surrounding you now. It is peace, it is lightness, it is a touch no human hand could imitate. It is the Holy Spirit confirming that the time has come. The time to bloom, to reunite, to be reborn. And all of this is woven into the union that now pulses in your direction. I, an angel sent to you, say, tend to your inner garden. Because when this love arrives, it won't come to complete you, but to overflow from what already exists within you. You are a temple, a house of light. And what is coming carries the same frequency as your soul. This message from God for you comes as a sweet wind to calm your fears. The past no longer holds power. Guilt has been washed away. The waiting has been sanctified. Now, prepare yourself. The divine unexpected is on its way. It will not bring confusion, but clarity. It won't bring doubt, but certainty. The promise didn't die. It simply waited for the exact moment to bloom. And at this very hour, I see a golden key being placed in your hands. This key opens the door to a new season, where love will be a bridge, a mission, and a refuge. The way everything will unfold will be as delicate as it is firm. It won't come with noise, but with signs. Recurring dreams, names returning to your thoughts, encounters that seem unlikely, all of these will be confirmations. Pay attention. Heaven speaks all the time. This message from angels comes to reposition you. Leave fear behind. Leave the rush. Enter the divine flow. What is yours does not need to be forced. When heaven authorizes, even the impossible bows down. I see new garments being placed upon you. Not just physically, but in your essence. What's coming will require a new version of you, lighter, wiser, more aware of what you carry. So allow yourself to be renewed. Let go of what weighs you down. Make space. The love that is coming will be both mirror and fire. Mirror, because it will reflect the most sacred parts of you. Fire, because it will purify every doubt and insecurity that still tries to hold you back. This message from God today is a summons. A call to courage. Do not look back. What is coming is far greater than anything your past can contain. It is new, pure, vibrant. And it is yours. By right, by promise, by inheritance. Heaven does not fail. The word released never returns empty. Now breathe. Feel. Receive. Because the angelic presence surrounding you in this moment carries a message of blessing from God. And it says, you are ready. You are aligned. You are loved. Nothing else needs to be proven. If this word found your spirit, it's because it was sent with your name sealed within it. Treasure it. Reread it. Pray with it. And know this, angels are on a mission, orchestrating everything so that the sacred reunion happens at God's perfect time. Confirm your receipt of this heavenly message with the phrase, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. And if you felt the touch of angelic presence, join us, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and walk with us under this light that transforms. Heaven has more to reveal to you. There is a vibration in the air that only attentive hearts can perceive. It's like a sacred echo coming from the future, announcing that what once seemed impossible has already begun to materialize in your direction. Time is bending to favor the fulfillment of this promise. You are part of something that surpasses logic and dives deep into the supernatural. Everything around you is beginning to conspire in favor of what heaven has already released in secret. Perhaps you've noticed certain repetitions in your days, numbers, names, songs, scattered phrases that seem to follow you. This is not a coincidence. Every detail carries a divine code. Every small coincidence is, in fact, a message from angels, trying to show you that a higher intelligence is orchestrating every meeting and parting to position you exactly where you need to be. Does it feel like time is speeding up? As if something urgent must be understood, even if you're not sure what it is? This happens because the spiritual is pressing upon the natural. When heaven touches earth, you feel it in your body, your chest, your thoughts. And this sacred unease is the sign that something magnificent is about to rise from the shadows. Your prayers have not been archived. They've been activated. There is a precise time for every manifestation, and yours has arrived faster than you expected. This message from God doesn't come to create anxiety, but to announce that the season of wandering is dissolving like mist before the sun of promise. The spiritual harvest begins when you recognize the signs and respond in faith. An invisible force is realigning the paths around you. What once was an obstacle is now starting to give way. Doors that were closed are now shining light through the cracks. It's the divine's way of preparing you for the new. This message from God for you today is meant to activate your sensitivity and spiritually position you to receive what is coming with maturity. Some connections have recently been severed. People vanished. Plans fell apart. All of this was heaven cleansing your path so that you wouldn't carry unnecessary baggage into what's coming. The sacred union is not compatible with confusion, which is why separations happened. Now, energy begins to align with what truly has roots in eternity. What is coming is so pure it will not accept mixture. That's why even your emotions are being sifted. What once disturbed you no longer reaches you the same way. You are stronger, more aware, freer. This is no coincidence, it's preparation. And this message from angels reaches you to confirm that your soul has been refined by heaven's fire. There are promises that only reveal themselves when you learn to rest. And now, daughter, I see your spirit is finally entering that place of rest. It is not giving up, it is surrender. And in that surrender, heaven finds space to act without interference. What you once tried to control will now be led by the eternal with invisible and perfect hands. Prophetic dreams will arise, where the future will be shown to you in symbolic images. Words will come to your lips that you won't know where they came from. It is the Spirit manifesting in you with greater intensity. Do not fear. This is the beginning of a new spiritual awareness. This is the message from the spiritual world that many asked for, but few were ready to receive. The sacred union is not the result of human effort but of spiritual synchronicity. And in this moment, I see your energy field being cleansed, aligned, and anointed to receive a love that recognizes your soul. It will not come to distract you, but to expand you. It will not be a burden, but a platform from which your calling will flourish. Everything that is true begins in the spirit. And that is why, before the physical manifestation, heaven sends spiritual signs. This message from God today is realigning you with what is yours by eternal design. Don't resist the flow, allow yourself to be led. There are blessings that do not depend on effort but on surrender. I see angels around you writing new pages about your life. The story is not over. The most beautiful part is still to come. It won't be like before. Nothing will be like before. The same hands that allowed the tears will now extend the promises. The time of glory is being released. Your soul's frequency is being tuned to heaven's sound. That's why some environments no longer make sense. That's why your words have changed, your posture has changed, your desires have changed. The Spirit is calling you to a higher level, and only those with spiritual wings will understand your new journey. Beware of shortcuts. They may seem faster but take you away from the purpose. This sacred union will not be rushed. It will be perfect. And it will come at the exact time to fulfill a mission that involves not only you but generations. The promise it carries is bigger than your eyes can see. Don't try to fit this new promise into old molds. What comes from heaven brings its own structure, its own language, its own order. This urgent message from God is a warning for you to stop trying to control the divine plan. Relax. Trust. And allow yourself to be surprised. The alignment between two souls does not happen only by affinity, it happens by design. When the right moment comes, the recognition will be immediate. No effort. No doubt. And that, daughter, is closer than you imagine. Every beat of your heart is leading you to that point of convergence. Your inner preparation has been silent but intense. Heaven saw you when no one else did. Heard you in your desperate days and in moments when you pretended to be okay. And because of that, this message from God for me today comes with the seal of truth. It is real. It is alive. It is now. Let your spirit dance with this revelation. Don't block the feeling. The tears that may fall now are not from weakness, they are confirmation. The angel of the Lord is touching your heart with words your mind doesn't yet understand, but your soul already recognizes. You are being touched by the invisible. The cycle that now opens is made of celestial encounters, purposeful connections, and synchronicities so perfect they will make you smile in silence. Guard this moment in your heart. It is a turning point. From here on, nothing will be the same. Heaven has chosen this moment to reposition you. And so, daughter of the Most High, listen closely. Even if it seems like nothing is happening, the heavens are moving in your favor this very moment. What belongs to you, by promise, not by lack, has already started drawing near. And even if you cannot see it now, you will be surprised in God's perfect timing. The veil continues to tear. With all the tenderness and reverence that only heaven can inspire, I now bid you farewell in this sacred moment, but not without first sealing in your heart every word that was sent to you. If you felt something different, a gentle shiver, an unexplainable peace, or even tears you couldn't hold back, know this, it was the divine touching you. You were chosen to receive this message from angels, and heaven rejoices for having found in you a soul awakened and sensitive to the voice of the Eternal. Nothing that happened here was by chance. Every line read, every feeling stirred, is part of a spiritual movement far greater than you can imagine. This message from God for you today is an answer to something you prayed for in silence, maybe even without words. Heaven heard, and responded. Now I ask you, if this message spoke to your soul in a deep and true way, declare in the comments, with faith and courage, the phrase that seals this spiritual covenant. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. This phrase is not just a confirmation. It is a key. A prophetic declaration. A sign to the universe that you received, believed, and are ready to live all that has been released here. But don't stop here. What heaven has begun in you, it longs to continue. And for that, it's essential that you remain connected to this spiritual atmosphere. So, I invite you. Subscribe to the channel right now. Activate the notification bell so you won't miss any new heavenly message. Love letter, share this message with another woman that your heart tells you needs to hear this, because when you bless, you are also blessed. Each new message that arrives here will be like another whisper from heaven, a divine embrace in the midst of daily battles, a confirmation that you are not alone, that angels walk with you, and that God is orchestrating something grand behind the scenes of your life. Join us. Here, we are not just listeners, we are part of a spiritual family, women being prepared to live the supernatural. Lives are being transformed, promises are being fulfilled, and heaven is pouring out revelations like never before. I thank you for your openness, your time, and for opening your soul to this sweet presence that embraced us here. May you now walk with more faith, more courage, and more light. May the whispers of angels follow you as you sleep, dream, and awaken to the new. This was just the beginning. Return whenever you long to hear the voice that speaks from above. Heaven still has much to reveal to you,